Hey y'all, my name is Will Jones and I'm the wine director and the general manager here at the Hope Farm. And today we wanted to talk about what makes our wine program unique. Since day one, our wine program has focused on supporting wineries that are either sustainable, natural, organic, or biodynamic. So sustainable winemaking focuses on growing grapes in a fashion that has minimal impact on the environment around it. Organic winemaking takes it one step further and removes all chemical fertilizers and pesticides from the winemaking practice. Biodynamic winemaking is where it gets a little kooky, and these winemakers are picking the grapes and harvesting them and growing them by the cycle of the moon. Biodynamic winemaking is winemaking with the idea that the entire vineyard is one living being. This is the practice of rebuilding topsoils due to cover crops, also taking certain plants from the vineyard and turning those into the compounds or the preparations as they call it, that will be used to spray on the vineyards later as their natural regulators of these different vineyards to ward off different bugs and technically fertilize the vineyards in some sense. And then when we step to natural winemaking, these guys are just letting the wine do its thing and taking organic grapes, allowing the natural yeast that's present on these grapes to make the wine in the fashion that it would have traditionally. Our entire program, as I said, it emphasizes these different wine styles, so we wanted to talk about two different wines that fit into these categories that we offer by the glass. So both of these wines are completely organic. The first one is by John Laurent. This is a champagne, so it's one of our two by the glass bubbles options. John Laurent is a grower champagne house. So what this means is that he individually, or him and his family, grow the wine as well as make it and sell it. So John Laurent is a récoltant manipulant, is the way to explain him. He focuses on single varietal expressions of champagne. So this one specifically is 100% Pinot Noir, which is a great pairing or a great option for the fall, as it is a little bit warmer in style. The tasting notes are like baked apple pie, nectarine, brioche. It spends 30 to 36 months on the lees, so it gives it a little bit of texture. And it is just an overall absolutely delicious by the glass wine for the colder months. The next wine we're going to talk about is Jean-Louis Chave. He is one of my favorite winemakers out of Rhone. And he and his family have been making wine in Hermitage since the 1400s. This one is his Mon Coeur, so this means my love, and it is the only wine that he actually sources the grapes for. But he has contracts with all of the vineyards that he is sourcing the grapes from, and he's growing all of the wines organically. The varietal blend on this is going to be Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, and Cinsault. And the tasting notes are like your smoky meats from the Syrah. You have violet, plum, bay leaf. Overall, it's a very savory wine, very dense, very ripe in style. Well, so as we take this journey to learn more about the wine program here at the Hope Farm and celebrate these different wines and winemakers, please come by and try one of our by the glass wines or one of the many bottle options we have, and let's talk about what makes these wines special.